My name is Vinayak. I have around 14 years of experience in selling, and I have worked with many customers as well as I have also trained many sales professionals who really suffered in their career, but they have really excelled after the training. Today I'll be sharing my own inputs which you can apply on your day-to-day sales career. And today I'll be talking about how to strengthen your relationship with your customers. See, I'm sure everyone in sales might be using phones. I'm very sure that you will be also using phone to communicate with your customer. But the important thing is how you use it. In case if a prospect is not picked up a call, how many times do you call? Can I ask you one question here? How many phone calls you get from salespeople every day for their product and services, and even if you have told them that you are not interested, I'm sure you might be getting many phone calls even you are not interested. The same happens even with the prospect. Even if he likes your product, even if he likes you, even he want to buy your product and service, but there are chances he is busy. Are you the one who call your prospect? In case if he does not respond, do you call multiple times in a day? How many times you call the prospect in a week? Professional salespeople know this. What they do is, in case if the prospect did not answer his call, he will send a message to him and wait. Speaking to your customer once or twice a week is enough, is really enough. At least if you try once or twice a week and the prospect is not calling you back and the prospect is not replying to your messages, then there is no point in calling the prospect again and again. What happens when you call the prospect again and again? As I told you that there are chances he is busy, there are chances he is stuck with something, there are chances he's in an emergency situation where he could not pick up a call, or someone is not well at his home, or something is going wrong with him, or maybe he's in a very important business discussion where he cannot pick your call. There are chances like that. So in that situation, if only by calling him again and again, you will not able to achieve anything, because if he's not ready to speak to you, he'll not able to speak to you, he's not in the mindset to speak to you. So just send him a message that you tried calling him for XYZ reason. Once you're free, please call me back. That's enough. Instead of irritating the customer. And once the customer gets irritated, once he gets angry with you, then he will never buy anything from you. He'll not do business from you. And do we need to create that situation? No. Correct? See, our relationship is a reflection of our thoughts and actions towards the people. So if we understand the details of what we are doing, we'll not do it. Though there is a lot of pressure from your management that you have to speak to so and so person, you have to get this thing done. But what if the prospect is not in the position to answer you? He'll not able to answer you. No matter what you do, he'll not able to answer you. So at that situation, it's better to keep calm, keep quiet, and let that moment go. Definitely, if there is something, if the communication is good between you and your prospect and the prospect wants something from you, definitely he'll call you back. Where he will go? He has to come back to you. If he wants something from your organization, from you, definitely he has to come back to you. So it's better not to chase them. I'll tell you. This is a feedback. I have got this feedback from my customers that, Vinayak, see, why we like to work with you is you are really humble, you are kind, you are giving all the details to me very quickly, and on top of that, even if I'm busy, you understand and you keep the things ready for me. These kind of feedback I have got in my career from my clients. When the understanding is so strong, then definitely the prospect will come back to you and he will do business with you. Number two, I would like to highlight the biggest problem which can be cured very easily. And this problem I have seen even among the experienced salespeople, most professional salespeople, because they think they know everything I'm talking all about understanding the prospect. Do you understand your prospect? See, you know everything. You have worked in sales for so long, you have worked in your organization for so long, you understand everything. But do you really understand? See, you know everything. You have worked so long in your organization, you have worked so long in sales career, you have a great experience in presentation, you know everything about your product. But it's important to understand your prospect. If you don't understand your prospect, you will never able to sell anything to your prospect. So before you go to the meeting, you will have to understand why you are meeting that person. What value you'll be adding to that person? What is that organization all about? What kind of a solution you are going to present it to them? Even you should know about the news which are published by that organization, so which can help you to map your solution to that prospect. And that kind of a study you will have to do even before you meet that prospect. You got my point? Once you understand those, in those lines, you understand what kind of a solution you're going to offer, what can be the pain areas. Or else, before going for a meeting, have you asked, when you fix the meeting, did you ask the prospect what kind of a solution he's expecting from you, in what business he is in, or what kind of a product he is expecting, what are the pain areas? Before going for a meeting, make sure at least when you speak to that prospect, you confirm that appointment, speak to that prospect what this is going to be. For example, in my case, what I do is I deal with digital marketing solutions. So what kind of a audience he is targeting, for what duration he is targeting, and for what product he is doing this. See, what happens is when you go to the meeting, with the help of all these details, you understand your product, you understand your solution, you understand your product features, you understand your customer service, you understand the delivery timeline, you understand, you have all the case studies, the competitor information. If you have everything with you, you will be unstoppable. You will be unstoppable in the meeting. You will give as much as information as the prospect wants, and with the help of all this, the prospect will able to make a judgment that he is with the right person, his problems are with the right person, and definitely he's in a safe hands. That's the kind of feeling the prospect gets. And once this feeling the prospect gets, that's it, you have closed the order. Definitely the PO will come. Number 3, I'm going to focus on listening. Most of the salespeople think talking is selling, but only effective salespeople know that listening is the most important part of selling. For example, if you're going to meet someone for 30 minutes, if you're going to meet your customer for 30 minutes, your customer has given you a time slot, meet me on Monday at 12 p.m. and our meeting will be ended at 12:30. And you are going with all the presentations, all the features, all case studies, everything, you have it with you. You are going to present it, you are presenting it, you are showing one by one and non-stop. You are having everything, you have rocked the meeting, and the 30 minutes got over. The prospect says, oh, the time is up, now I have to go for my other commitments. What you got? You have done a great meeting, you have done a great presentation. What you got? You got nothing, because you did not understand anything what the prospect wanted, but all what you did was you tried to show everything what you had. But that won't work. If the meeting is for 30 minutes, what you will have to do is you will have to take that first 10 minutes in rapport building and showing what all things your organization can do for him, what all your success stories are. But make sure the later half of the meeting, your prospect has to speak. If he speaks, he will disclose everything what you want. Only then you will able to figure out what you can offer to him. He'll able to disclose the budget, he'll able to discuss the pain areas, he'll able to discuss what he wants, he'll able to discuss what kind of a product he wants, he'll able to discuss when the delivery is required, what is the budget is going to spend, everything. All this will happen only if you will let him speak. In case if you won't let him speak, then you will never able to get what you want. So listening is the most important part of selling. With these three things, number one, phone calls, your communication to your customers. Number two, understanding the prospect. Number three, listening. These three things can help you strengthen your relationship with your customers, with your prospects, and everything with whom you are interacting in business. These three things are really helpful for anyone.